Welcome everybody back to the Radical Marketer YouTube channel, where we talk about how to leverage credit, how to leverage social media, and how to make money online. So if those things interest you, smash that like button, punch that subscribe button. I make videos daily, 2 to 3 a day actually. So make sure you check out the new videos for today and all of the playlists I have all over the channel. There's a ton of stuff and no fluff. So if this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. These are very conversational videos, nothing fancy, just a ton of data points on what you're trying to learn about. And so hopefully you find this valuable, that it's all stuff and no fluff. I joke around all the time and say, I tell people what the banks don't want you to know and what the gurus don't want you to know. They want you to pay for the data and not know it. And hopefully these videos are valuable to you. So make sure you like and subscribe. I do this every day. And for all of you out there, subscribe to the channel. Salute. The channel's growing because of you. Every time you like a video, comment, even if it's just good video, you share the video, any type of engagement that you make with the video, it helps this channel grow. It helps other people in their lives. And if you can be an amazing human and help me out with that, that would not only help myself, but help somebody else. And hopefully you can learn from these videos as well. So take care of that for me if you can. All right, guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about how to buy a car in your business name and why to buy a car in your business name, okay? There are going to be a lot of different data points all over here, but what I want you guys to specifically talk about in the comment section, if you can, is how did you buy a car in your business name? What lender did you go through? Was there anything that we need to know about it? So that way we can all learn from it. So it's going to be super interesting in this video to see the comment section, because I know we can learn a lot from all of us out there that are doing this and have done this. This is going to be very, very key. One of the reasons why you want to do this, number one, is so that the car is in your business name, so it doesn't report to your personal credit. As much as you don't have to have stuff on your personal credit for debt to income ratio, for utilization, it's going to help your score be up there, so you can always get these business credit cards and business lines of credit and personal guarantee, a bunch of stuff. And it's going to, just like I said, be very, very helpful to not have it report to your personal credit. Okay. The other thing is most of everything that you have with owning a car in your business name is going to be a tax write-off. Now, there's things that aren't, but pretty much everything is a write-off. Okay. Whether your maintenance, your car wash, your warranties, enhancements, everything is going to be a write-off if you're using it for your business. And when you have it in your business name, it's a lot easier to distinguish, is it a personal car or a business car? And it's a business car because it's in your business name, okay? On top of that, it's a great side hustle because you can get it in your business name and you can put it on Turo whenever you want, a couple times a month, and then not pay for your car. So I have a ton of friends that have Lambos and Ferraris, and they get these fleets of cars, believe it or not, luxury cars. And I mean, there's people that own 20, 30 cars and they put it in their business name, and then they just build a fleet of cars in these cities like Miami and Vegas. And when the car rental places are rented out, they're making $100, $130, $150 a day off their car, and they're making money off warranties and insurance and all types of stuff. So not warranties, but insurance, and they're making a ton of money from Turo, okay? And you guys can look into that, but I'll be doing some more videos on Turo soon. But also, if you just want to use it for your Uber business, right? Like, that's cool, or your DoorDash or whatever the case is. But the bottom line is you don't want it on your personal credit report if you don't have to, because you want to maximize write-offs, you want to maximize utilization, and you want to distinguish personal from business, just for tax purposes, okay? So that's going to be the benefits of it, okay? What you need to make happen to make this happen is you need to build your business credit, okay? You're not going to be able to just walk in and get this done. You're going to have a legit business. So you're going to need to have a business checking account. You're going to need to have a business EIN. You need to be in good standing with the Secretary of State, and you need to have some trade lines on Experian business, Equifax business, and Dun & Bradstreet. Most lenders are going to check your Dun & Bradstreet, okay? So you guys need to be aware of that. Most lenders will check that. Now, I'll be doing a lot of videos on how to get a free Dun & Bradstreet number, what lenders will report to Dun & Bradstreet. I know that Divvy does. There's a lot of fintechs that do. There's a lot of business credit cards that do. So once you have a couple reporting to that, and then you're going to be good to go to get into that. Now, if I'm wrong on that, put that in the comment section of what you guys needed for getting a car in your business name, and how was that process, and any type of data points you can give, make sure you do that. You will need to personally guarantee the car. Okay, that's not going to be an option. Okay, until your EIN is self-reliant, then you can start getting things in your EIN. Now, I know that Citizens Bank is a good one for this. I've done a video on Citizens Bank as far as the business credit, but once you have once your EIN is sustainable, you can do this in your EIN number. You'll be able to not personally guarantee the car once you have business credit. Okay, that's actually possible. So just so you guys know, once you have built up your business credit, you may or may not be able to PG it. Most of the time you can do it without a PG. There will be times where you need a PG, the first one, and then the second one you can do it without a PG, okay, which is a personal guarantor. Okay, the bottom line is, to me, it doesn't matter as much, because to me, I tell people all the time, the 3 reasons why people are hung up on the PG thing or non-PG, build credit without using your social, is number 1, because of ignorance, and I say that respectfully. Number 2, because they can't personally guarantee because their credit's garbage and nobody's going to allow them to PG. And then third is they don't want to, in case their business fails, they don't want to be liable. Well, newsflash, like, it's a risk to be in business, and somebody's got to be liable if the thing falls apart, unless it's making a ton of money. So there's really no way to get around that. Some people substitute no PG with replacing bad credit, and that's really not what it is. It's somebody's got to guarantee the debt for the business until the business has proven that it can sustain itself and pay the bills and it can manage credit, right? Like its own baby. Until it gets on its feet, somebody needs to boost it up, and that's where your personal credit comes into play. So I'm not afraid of personally guaranteeing anything, because everything's a risk anyway, right? Like, if it falls, it falls. It's on me. So to me, that doesn't scare me away, but it did for a while until I understood that concept. A couple things I want to say real quick here between leasing and financing, okay? Because a lot of people will lease. When you lease a vehicle for your business, it has got amazing tax benefits, and mostly everything is a write-off, okay? And the nice thing about leasing too is you're not paying for repairs. Usually they're all covered, things like that. So leasing could be right up your alley under your business, but lease it under your business name, so that way you're not having it report to your personal credit, and then also to make sure that all the repairs will be tax deductible and be included in your lease payment, things like that. If you finance it, you'll own it, you can rent it out, you can do whatever you want. Usually a lease has a certain amount of miles that you can't surpass without paying a penalty. Now, if you do surpass it, it is a tax write-off, right? So that's the good thing. And you can negotiate that. And sometimes you can own the vehicle after you lease it. You just have to go in there knowing kind of how you want to handle it. But lease has got a ton of benefit with that. I'll do a full video on that as well, but I'm just trying to give you some like bullet points. And then with financing, like I said, you can own it, you can rent it out, and you can turn liabilities into assets, because now you have an asset that you can rent out and that you could sell. And that's the whole goal, is turning credit into assets and then making money off those assets. Another play that you guys could do off the top of my head is you can get a very economical car, and you can see if anybody wants to advertise on that vehicle, and you could put billboards all over that vehicle, right? And so now you're making money off that to pay for it. And then you could, lease it out to somebody that wants to do Uber, or you could Uber yourself, and you're making money from all the advertisements and the Uber, or even Turo it out, whatever the case is. But maximize all the ways that you can do things with that. That's just one way that you can do it, whether it's one of those like Leaf cars or something like super economical. Gas prices are crazy out here in Vegas, so this may or may not be a viable option for you. But you guys have asked me, how do I put a car under my business name? And this is how you do it. You build up some credit, and then you just do it without a PG, or you do it with a PG. And there's certain banks that will do it without a PG if you have business credit. Otherwise, you'll PG it, personal guarantee it, and then on your next vehicle, you should be good to go without it. Okay, so that is how you do it. Put your comments in the comment section below. Let us know what you did, any recommendations, any advice, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, salute. Peace.